amigos.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
My name is Leonie. I am the Vice President, Studio Relations at Irrational Games in Boston.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. That was the deal. The details elude me now. But the details wouldn't change a goddamn thing.
Bioshock Infinite is a very new story for us in the Bioshock franchise. I think people who've played previous Bioshock games will hopefully appreciate it, but also for people who have not played Bioshock before, it's a completely new world, a new setting, new characters, a new story. So it's a story about a man called Booker DeWitt. He's a veteran from the U.S. Army, and he hit a low point in his life. He has a lot of debt, and the people that he has a debt with aren't nice people. And so they offer him a deal, go to the Sky City of Columbia and find this girl, Elizabeth, and bring it to them, and they will wipe away the debt. And so it sounds simple enough. It's not that simple. So, you know, that's what the players will find out very soon in the game.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Irrational Games has been around for 15, 16 years now, and it's always been something that's very important to us as a studio. That, you know, we treat our environment like a character too, and that basically comes from the fact that, you know, we're a studio that wants to tell a story. And everything we do has to tell a story, whether it's the audio team who tells stories with their sounds, or Ken who tells the story through writing the script, or you know, designers who tell stories with their levels, or level builders who tell stories with their lighting, and you know, obviously the art department plays a big role there, and they tell their story through, you know, the architecture, the posters, and all the objects that you see in the world. So it's a very big part of our studio culture and our DNA. Just, you know, everything tells a story. Everything that's in the game is there for a reason. So that's how we look at it, and that's how we work.
Elizabeth, let's get out of here! I see him!
I've got an idea!
Whatever you're doing, do it fast! So good.
I'm okay. I just need a moment.
I think, you know, making the player an active participant in the story is very important to us, you know, as a studio, but I think it's also, for us, important, you know, to do, because we're a video game after all. You know, we say we're storytellers, but, you know, you can tell a story by making a movie, right, or reading a book. So, you know, we're a video game, so it should be interactive, and the player should be a participant in that story. And that was a big inspiration for us, like that notion of making the player part of it. And, you know, in System Shock 2, that was kind of our first attempt at telling that story. You know, it was Shodan talking to you over the radio, and so you had that connection to her, good or bad. But you never met her, you didn't see her. And then the next step with Bioshock 1 was obviously the Big Daddy and the little sister. Like, they had a very special relationship and a very special bond. But it was in the world. We brought it into the world, and it was being played out right in front of you. But still, it was a relationship between them. You were not part of that relationship except when you were fighting in combat. So the next step for us is really in Bioshock Infinite with Elizabeth, is that you are part of that. You're one half of that relationship, right? So it's very important to tell the story. And, you know, hopefully at the end of the game, you know, you will put the controller down and think that you've just experienced something that you've not experienced before in another medium. And, you know, if even that's true for a small moment in the game, then, you know, we'll be very happy.
Stay behind me!
That's just making him angry!
He was already angry! Top of the bridge, can you do it?
Hit it! Knock it down! Look out!
Fall! Fall! We got him! We got him! Elizabeth?
3 cheers for us, eh?
That was the one who was chasing you, right?
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. That's him!
I'm not going to give you any spoilers on the story, but I do think that's one very important part of a Bioshock game, is that, you know, you don't know what's around the next corner. Everything looks very fresh and at first sight strange, but at the same time it feels familiar. And, you know, it's very important to us that the players get that experience of, hey, what's inside that building, what's on the other side of that barge. So you know, we'll see. I think you're going to have to sit down and play it for a while and then see for yourself.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Hey, the deal's off, you hear me? The deal is off!
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No, but I'm afraid of you.